Hello, I am TC11_YT. I am doing a commentary for the very first time. We're going to be exploring the entire season 1 of Thomas. This is out right now, so you can go ahead and watch the whole series without me talking halfway through the entire freaking thing. So yeah, Thomas is basically like Kevin Spencer, except Thomas doesn't smoke, he's not addicted to cough syrup, he's just basically an ordinary sociopath. Just like Kevin Spencer. You know, I don't like it when people call it a rip-off, only I'm allowed to say it, or people I trust. The narration, like, the overall theme is like Kevin Spencer, but I brush it off as a narration, but you know. Yeah, Luna is based off an actual girl I like. And the person next to her is one of her actual friends.
Hi, Thomas.
Yeah, on Thomas's tray you can see there's a drink called Handshake, which is referencing Master Shake from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I don't know if many of you guys referenced that. Sorry. I don't know if you noticed that or not. I'm trying to do all this in one recording, so yeah. You can clearly see that Thomas's behaviour is like Kevin Spencer. Oh yeah, that Kyle kid, he's based off an actual person I don't like. There was another boy named Cody that I scrapped because it was way too similar, like way too similar to a person I really didn't like, and their mother knows my channel, so yeah. That homeless person, like, the entire concept of the homeless thing was in my mind. The 6 - 7, yeah, that was actually happening in my class. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but if you look in the back, Miss Cunningham is based off an actual support teacher I don't like. If you notice behind Thomas, there's a poster that says Party Time, which basically predicts the next episode. I don't know if you noticed or not, but each episode predicts a future episode. Yeah, I did not get actual permission from Kanye West, so yeah, copyright alert.
No choice but to let the head teacher know, and you'll have bad grades.
Yeah, that's an actual threat my support teachers say to me. Yeah, one time one of the teachers actually tried grabbing my AirPod and I didn't like it. Alright, this entire scene here was based off Kevin Spencer, basically. Kevin Spencer was basically the inspiration of the show. I like that sound that it makes. Now that laugh Thomas is making right now, that was before I made his most iconic laugh, you know, today.
It's the weekend.
Yeah, those boys on the right are actually my friends, Colin and Eduardo. I love how I made the fucking ginger kid twerk. Yeah, this was based off the scene from Kevin Spencer episode 1. Yeah, the cold one drink, based off an actual fat, overweight person I saw in Lidl's. Spin the Bottle had no inspiration, but the characters Craig and Taylor are both real life people that I know. I'm actually friends with Craig. I don't know about Taylor. Yeah, I had to crop out. This was the most edited episode of them all, because I had to like it actually revealed what grade Thomas was in, and that's actually my grade, so I cropped it out because personal information. I really didn't like how I drew Luna there. I wish I could redraw it now, but I can't. Yeah, Kyle. So, if you noticed in the pilot, Kyle has grey sleeves, and so this was basically Cody but redrew. I wish I kept the Cody idea, but who knows, he might appear in season 2, which is coming out in March. Yeah, I actually drew myself scribbling transparent yellow liquid onto Kyle, because I was too lazy to animate it all.
It was the start of school.
Yeah, the 6-7 episode I had to release early because of the Great Meme Reset, which ended up being a failure. 6-7's still going around, but not as much anymore.
Every time someone said 6-7, Thomas told them.
Yeah, the original plot of 6-7 was for Thomas to straight up assassinate the 6-7 kid, but thought that would cause some problems, so I decided to just keep it out, to scrap it and make him confront instead of killing him, like full-on Charlie Kirk style. Yeah, Thomas crying is not a major sound effect, so I had to just re-record that one line.
A realization that there is something he must do. Thomas noticed a hunting store.
Yeah, Harry's hunting shop, the deer piss on the right side of the building. I thought it was funny. Yeah, there's a pack of smokes on the building there. I had a great time making this episode. It was probably the longest out of all of them. Maybe. A sniper for $124. Man, that's a lot, you know. I feel like this is more of a rant than a commentary, but my audience will be the judge of that. There's the 6'7" kid. So, Thomas just bought a pair of binoculars. I made him buy a pair of binoculars just for that. This is how I imagined my actual crush actually interacting with the 6'7" kid. You know, I hate how I used the actual audio when I could have just recorded it.
Thomas told the boy to shut the fuck up.
Oh, the first F-bomb dropped in Thomas.
Who the hell he was and why the hell he was.
My Death Note has your name is cold.
Oh.
That was actually based off something I saw on YouTube Shorts. Like, it was a vegan lady thing.
Thomas said he was going to teach him a gosh darn lesson for trying to steal his home.
I love how I recorded that line.
You won't. Thomas took that as a challenge.
You know, like, a day after I started making this episode, I ran away. And I was outside when I recorded that line before stuff happened. So yeah, I had to, like, you know, delay it. Because I got in big trouble that day. 67 seconds later, that's 1 minute and 7 seconds if you're curious.
Serious injuries to him, leaving him injured and in need of medical attention. Thomas figured that out straight.
Yeah. So he basically killed the 6'7" kid, but not in a brutal way. I mean, it was kind of brutal, but less extreme.
He huddled himself up in the corner and started.
Yeah, this episode was actually based off an encounter on a now deleted live stream. I was playing Fortnite Delulu for the first time, and someone, like, killed me, and they called me a loser, and, like, they had an accent. It was, like, Ukrainian or something, which was his name. I think his name was, like, why did you translate this or something? You can translate it.
Get teabagged, you loser.
I love how he's at a high level, an unprecedented level. That just proves that he doesn't touch the grass. Smelly fart. That was a random ass street name I came up with.
Thomas figured that out to straighten his anger.
Join us next week for the finale, yeah. There was one episode a week coming out then. And yeah, it starts off with what I like to call my character, the Grand Wallace, from my Double Life series. So it's like, it's what I wanted to do was confuse my audience. It was like, was that the series? But no, it's just gonna show up. Yeah, movie brothers.
Huh, that was not a bad.
Yeah, there's Riley. He's based off one of my friends.
Thomas said the movie was
His name, particularly. Double Life is a... Oh yeah, the AO Tunes. The guy with the white guy with orange gloves I don't like. We had beef at one point, and I think we still do, because he called me a certain name that I didn't like. So yeah. TV, if you can see the, like, frame, it says something like, I don't know, it says... Yeah, that was based off a freaking guy who was like, this is your punishment, and started roaring into the camera like, wah! I thought I'd use that. Oh yeah, that smelly bum bum part was one of my old projects, basically. That frame said, like, don't care if people are bullying or something, I don't know. Yeah, this episode was based off someone actually doxing my personal information, like my crush, my face, and using old videos of me.
I'm gay.
Yeah, that song that's playing right now is like, yeah, it's a song. It's called I Am Gay. I thought I'd use that because they used that song in a video.
Like extreme homophobia. But then he started to giggle.
Because they were like
uncontrollably.
portraying as
Crashed
my
the house.
cousin, and it was like, I am Batbox and I'm gonna diddle you up. Like, mate. Yeah, this entire crash out was hard to animate. Gave Thomas a cake, because why not? I actually had this planned out for a while. Like, it's like Thomas is gonna speak and then he's gonna like take a deep breath, like, and then it's gonna cut to police sirens. I actually had this episode planned before I even finished the series. So basically the narrator talks for Thomas. Much like Kevin Spencer. I wouldn't consider this a Yo Mama reference, because it kind of sounds like Frank the Cop, or something like that. He's not based off anyone in particular, but, you know.
Fuck you.
Yeah, Thomas was originally supposed to yell, fuck off, like Kevin Spencer did, but I thought that was a little bit too similar. So I changed it to fuck you at the last second. Yeah, all the credits. Thank you for listening to this boring-ass commentary. But I already know that my community is gonna put some facts on my fandom and shit. But, you know, that's what my fans do. Goodbye.